All right, so it's time for us to go ahead and get started. We are live, Nailing FX. Whoops. And as always, I'm streaming to you from Bien Hoa City, Dong Nai Province in Vietnam, from the Pegasus Plaza, where we're doing Nailing FX every Wednesday at 10 a.m. local time here in Vietnam, 4 a.m. in London, and it's Tuesday night, 11 p.m. in New York City and the East Coast. If you need to get a hold of me, you can try fxopabert@gmail.com or opa@tradedictive.com. All right, and so here we go. Here is the schedule. The schedule continues the 23rd. You see here we're on FX Street, and next week Wednesday, it will be on FX Street again, and I'll have a little video available to show you how you can actually log in and get all the information through www.tradewithufos.com/OPA. All right, so let's go ahead, and the disclaimer: the following videos, clips, demonstrations are for educational and instructional purposes only. Tradedictive provides these videos purely for the purpose of demonstrating a method of using the product. Users understand that all the content used in the video is purely for demonstration purposes only and is not a guide and does not provide any indication of or prediction of actual results. As a user, you understand and agree that hypothetical results obtained through the demonstration do not indicate in any way the results you might receive by using the products. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we're going to be doing today. In today's session, we are first going to review last week's trade. We'll look at last week's trade. I'm going to show you the updates to version 3.03 of the Zebra package, the indicators that we use on MT4. Of course, as always, we will correlate with TradingView and look at the UFOs, unfilled orders. And then we'll see if we can't get another trade in. All right, so here is the background information. You can use all of these. You might want to take a quick screenshot to get all this information. You can also send me an email at fxopabert@gmail.com, and I will send you this links package. All right, so here is how the Zebra indicators are applied to the MT4 chart. You can see here we have the Zebra spread, always have the Zebra spread showing up in the top right-hand corner. The indicator 33 is the channel, and that's version 3.03. That is now available. You can request a evaluation copy as well as the evaluation copy of the alert and the evaluation copy of the SET, the profile SET, all of which are shown here. We also have the Zebra MACD down below here. Using these indicators in conjunction with the UFOs on TradingView gives us a very, very good look into what might occur in the chart. All right, so let's quickly go through these. Here is the channel. Okay, you can see the channel. Now, the beauty of the finalized channel version is that I can now also put my multiple time frame channel onto the chart automatically. So my lower time frame will show up and the higher time frame will automatically be processed on the chart. So here you see all of the indications showing up on the chart. And when you have so many indicators showing up on a chart simultaneously, it's a pretty good opportunity to go. All right, so here again, quickly, the alert, when you have the down arrow or up arrow, you can see here, those are alerts, and then the circled with the arrow inside are your confirmations. And on a end of day daily chart, if you get a confirmation, it's not uncommon to see at least 50 pips from the close of the confirmation. The auto phase, that's the auto phase right here, these little blue arrows, I would see the auto phase giving me an up, okay, just as it is here, down into this, and my auto climate would change, okay? And so there's a possibility for getting into a long trade down in this area, and that would be several days from now, it's in a couple of days, that we would be looking at that, okay? So we'll come back to this, to see what might be available in some other chart. Okay, so we have a potential long trade down here. Okay, and once that is indicated, then there's a good chance for price to go back up, hit this zone, and come down again. Okay, so there's a trading opportunity for a longer term trade where maybe you're going to hold the position for several days. First of all, waiting for, so this would come in as a buy limit down below here, and then we would have our target, put our target up probably closer to the UFO, and have the stop down below the channel, okay? And see if that gives us at least a 1-to-1. I think it looks like it might. All right, so let's go ahead now and see what we got here. I have to go ahead. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start to hunt for some trades. Let's take a quick look at the Aussie. Drop the Aussie here into this chart. And wow, Aussie looks very, very similar to the Euro that we just looked at. And let's go ahead, push this over, and I need to bring this back. Where is my come back here? Here we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the Aussie here. And yep, look at that. Look at that. You can see here. So the Aussie probably comes down to about, let's take the top of the UFO itself, 70.28. So 70.25 would be a hard number, 70.025. And let's take a look here. 70.25. What is 70.25 look like here? Magnifying glass. 70.25. Whoops. 70. Right there. So right again, nice indication that we are coming into the channel and the lower band of the channel. The lower band, remember, is the green line here to the dotted green lines. That's the lower band. So price coming into this lower band probably will set up several other indications to go long. So again, another long-term type of trade. All right, so let's take a look at something else. Let's go to the pound. pound US and see what's happening with the pound US. Wow. Okay. Here's the pound US, and we are already in the lower band on the pound US on the daily. I think this is the daily. Yes, we still stayed on the daily. Okay. But when I'm looking at this, I can see that the profile is still very strong to the downside. Still very strong to the downside. Sharp, long, deep, definite angles down, good spread between the lines. So I still have to wait. I'd still have to wait. I'm not just jumping on this and buying because this alert has not been confirmed. I need to see a confirmation of this alert before I will, consider getting on this trade. So this is a really nice trade. I would anticipate that if we get into, or if I got into this trade, once I get the alert and see price turn, okay, I am very conservative in my approach to trading, so I like to see price moving for me rather than watching it go against me and then seeing it turn around. That's just my character. If you're happy, feeling confident, I'm confident in the trades, but I don't need to have price come against me. All right, so there's another possibility, the pound US, and let's take a look at US yen, popular. Okay, US yen. Okay, guess what? We have a confirmation of the US yen. So let's go ahead now quickly and go to US yen, where's US JPY? US JPY here. All right. So, take a look here. All right. What is the channel telling me? The channel trend is down. The channel trend is down. The lower part of the channel, the lower band, is actually very flat. It's very flat. The center channel is also down and the upper channel is down. So this right now is actually more of a retracement rather than a move, a strong move to the upside. So since this looks like it would be a retracement, I'm looking at this, and let's take a look here. What do we got? We got from entry here down to the stop, we have 120 pips. Going up here, we have 120 pips. Because of the channel, I'm reluctant to just jump into this at this point, although I feel confident that I could probably grab 50 pips out of this trade. Okay, I probably could grab 50 pips out of this trade, and price could get up to this area. You can see here. Here's where it really came down. It was sideways. Okay, sideways action. Consolidation up at this level right in the center band, and then boom, drop down. So that's not a trade that I would put on looking for 120 pip 1-to-1, although I do believe that I could get 50 pips out of this retracement. Okay. Now, the alternative is to, let's say, take a look here and use an alternative stop that would be the low of the confirmation period. And the low of the confirmation, that's a 50 pip stop. So I could do a 50-50 on this to see if it would confirm and go up. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna see what this looks like at a little bit lower time frame. So let's go ahead down to the 1 hour. All right. How about that? On a 1 hour, this is telling me that we are still high, right? We are in an overbought area. We got a confirmation to go short. Unfortunately, I have nothing that really helps me to convince me to go ahead and go short on this. And 50 pips on the 1 hour is, I can't see it. I use my magnifying glass. Yeah, 50 pips is down here, which is reasonable because here you can see this is where price shot up. Okay, so there was probably a zone down in this area. Let's take a look. Going to the trading view, and we're going to change this now from daily to 1 hour. All right, open this up. Whoops. Okay, you can see that it looks like here we have a confirmed alert. The alert is confirmed here. I'm focusing. I'm trying to focus on that. See if I can get this to open up a little bit better. Whoops. Bring this down. All right. So now I've got a ruler here. If I go from here down to here, that's only, that's a very small move. I'd have to come down to here. That shows me 44 pips coming up this way. This is 16 pips. This area might be a concern. Also, what I'm seeing down here is that I don't have an indication in the auto climate that price wants to go down. I'm still, it should have long been going down since this was 6 periods and we're now into 15 periods. So you can see just the fact that the algorithm was indicating that we should see 6 periods of strength from the start back here. See, we didn't get a auto phase down in here. Okay. So it was saying, you know, you might want to go short, you might want to go short, you might want to go short. Never got a confirmation. Never got a confirmation here, right? Never really got a confirmation at this level to go short. Okay. A close below this low here. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that was no longer even considered. We never got that confirmation down into this area here. We got a new alert set up, right? And again, with a very strong move up to the upside here, this was only a retracement at this point. So I'm not too crazy about trying to squeeze a trade out of this. Okay, let's go back over here, see what else we might take a look at. Euro USD, Euro pound. Let's take a look at the US Swiss. US Swiss. Okay. Now, if I go to a different layout here, it appears to me, just looking at all these charts, that the dollar is showing a lot of strength right now. And how can I confirm that the dollar is showing a lot of strength? Well, let's see if I've got that set up here. Market overview. Let's see if I got that set up on my market overview. Looks like the market overview is coming in. That line is still from before. All right, so here is my market overview, and what you see, I've got eight currency pairs, and the reason I've got them set up this way is you notice that the base currency is USD here. The base currency here is USD. The base currency here is USD, and the base currency here is USD. All right. Now, when I look at these down below, let me match that up a little bit. All right. And match that one up a little bit. There we go. Now, the base currency is in the counter position. Okay, base, it's not the base. The euro is the base. The US is counter. Pound is the base. US is counter. Aussie is the base. And New Zealand. So, just a quick look at this setup. Okay, I have a profile that's set up so I can take a quick look. It shows me that the dollar is strong. This dollar is strong. How do I know? I'm just looking at the profile. The profile on the 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. All of these are 1 hour. Whoops, this is daily. I need to change this to 1 hour. Okay, doesn't really change much. And I had a trade on this from last week. That's why these indicators are showing. But, so US is strong. US dollar is strong. US dollar isn't strong, but isn't weak. It's going sideways on the Canadians. That's in the range. US is strong in the Singapore dollar. And remember, the Singapore dollar is now considered probably one of the safe haven currencies in the Asian market. Okay, no longer just the yen. Okay, Singapore dollar. So that's why I've got it on my chart. Plus, it balances out the view so I get nice 8 blocks here. All right, now on the euro is going down, right? Euro is going down because the base currency always reflects the chart, or the chart always reflects the base currency. So you can see that euro is going down, so the US must be strong. Pound is going down, so the US must be strong. The Aussie is going down, so the US must be strong, and the NZD is going down, so the US must be strong. Wow. So what I'm seeing is that the US dollar, based on all of this indication, if I assigned a +1 or a -1 to the US at this point, I would have +7 -0, right? Because this is sideways. It's not coming down, it's not a -1. So I'd have a very strong indication that if I'm going to trade in a 1 hour or shorter time period, I probably don't want to bet against the US dollar. Okay? I don't want to bet against the US dollar. So that's where we are on the market overview. Let's go back to test. Okay, we had these tests here. We had this. If Euro USD, okay, all right. So I'm looking at this. That's the 1 hour. Again, looking at the daily. This is coming up. I'll look at the hourly. You can see I will be waiting for a lot of confirmations that the dollar is going to go up. You can see in the shorter time frame, we still have the channel trend showing me that the strength is down. We are way oversold. So there's a possibility that we're going to see this pop back up. And on the daily chart, it's showing that our strength is to the upside. The channel trend is relatively up, not really strong, but still relatively up. So I'd be looking for a buying opportunity, probably down here near the lower band of the channel. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So I'm not putting on a trade right now. There's nothing that gives me a really strong feeling. And so my position is, if I don't see something that I really feel good about, I can pass and take a look later on, see maybe I get some shorter trades. But our hour is up. Our hour is up. I hope that this has helped you in terms of understanding how to use these indicators in conjunction, as well as correlating with the TradingView chart. And remember, you go to tradedictive.com and there's some special deals on getting the UFO indicator on TradingView. So that's it for today. Thanks for being with me. Next week, I'll be here on FX Street again. And so let's meet up, and good trading.